Have you ever wondered what your dreams mean? Those strange scenarios that play out in your mind while you sleep, do they hold any significance? Dreams, those mystifying visions we experience in the realm of slumber, have intrigued us since time immemorial. They're an enigmatic blend of the familiar and the strange, the comforting and the terrifying. A peek into the depths of our subconscious, dreams can serve as a mirror, reflecting our deepest thoughts, fears, and desires. Dreams, in their essence, are stories that our minds weave, often from the threads of our day-to-day experiences, our memories, and our emotions. They can be a collage of our past, present, and sometimes even our future. They may appear nonsensical at first glance, but often they carry deeper meanings, providing insights into our mental and emotional state. So, are you ready to embark on an intriguing journey? Join me today as we delve into the fascinating world of dreams and their interpretations. Ever found yourself plummeting down an endless abyss in your dream? You're not alone. This dream, my friends, is one of the most common dreams people experience worldwide, and it's known as the falling dream. Imagine this: you're sound asleep, perhaps dreaming about something pleasant. Suddenly, you're no longer in your serene dreamland, but rather, you're tumbling down through an endless void. Your heart races, your stomach churns, and just when you think you're about to hit the ground, you wake up. Many dream experts link this falling sensation to our subconscious. It's our mind's not-so-subtle way of indicating a sense of losing control or insecurity in some area of our waking lives. It could stem from various sources, such as feeling overwhelmed at work, having financial worries, or navigating a rocky relationship. But why falling? Why not say, floating away or sinking? The answer lies in our body's physical response. When we're anxious or stressed, our body's fight or flight response kicks in, and adrenaline surges through us. This physiological reaction can often translate into our dreams as a sensation of falling, as both experiences share similar feelings of unease and unrest. Now let's delve a bit deeper into the psychological aspect. Falling can also symbolize a fear of failure. We all strive for success, whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal endeavors. But the fear of not meeting expectations or not achieving our goals can often manifest as falling in our dreams. It's as if our subconscious is mimicking the sensation of falling short of our ambitions. But remember, dreams are not always a direct reflection of reality. They're more like a mirror, reflecting our thoughts, feelings, and experiences in abstract and often symbolic ways. So while a falling dream may signal a sense of losing control or fear of failure, it's also an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. It can also be spiritual, a warning that you have fallen into old negative ways that you have conquered and won the victory over. So, the next time you find yourself falling in your dream, it might be worth asking yourself what's causing you to feel out of control. It's a gentle nudge from your subconscious, telling you to address the issue and regain your footing in the waking world. Ever woken up in a cold sweat, heart pounding after being chased in your dream? It's more common than you think. Moving on to our second most common dream, being chased. This dream can take many forms. You may be running away from a shadowy figure, a wild animal, or even an unknown terror. But no matter the form, the underlying theme remains the same. You're being pursued, and it's terrifying, right? The chase dream is often a reflection of our waking life. It symbolizes avoidance or running away from something, or someone. It's like your subconscious waving a red flag saying, "Hey, there's something you're not dealing with here." But what could you be running from? Well, it could be a myriad of things. Perhaps it's a difficult conversation you've been avoiding or a situation you've been trying to ignore. It might be a looming deadline or a decision you've been putting off. Essentially, it's anything your conscious mind is trying to evade. It's also worth noting that the chase dream can be a manifestation of anxiety or stress. When we're anxious, we often feel like we're being pursued by our worries. They're constantly nipping at our heels, and we can't seem to outrun them. And this feeling can seep into our dreams, transforming into a frightening chase sequence. But here's the silver lining. This dream, as unsettling as it may be, is an opportunity. It's your subconscious urging you to face your fears, to confront what you've been avoiding. It's telling you that running away is not the answer, that it's time to turn around and face whatever is chasing you. So the next time you find yourself being chased in your dream, don't panic. Instead, see it as a call to action. Reflect on what you've been avoiding in your waking life. Is there a conversation you need to have? A decision you need to make? A situation you need to confront? Remember, dreams are a window into our subconscious, a mirror reflecting our innermost fears and desires. They're not meant to scare us, but to guide us, to help us navigate the labyrinth of our minds. So if you're being chased in your dream, it's time to confront what you're running from. Dreams about your teeth falling out can be really unsettling, can't they? This dream is actually quite common, but what does it mean? Well, let's delve into it. In the realm of dream interpretation, our teeth can symbolize power and confidence. They're essential tools for survival, aren't they? We use them to eat, to defend ourselves, and even to express our emotions. So when we dream about our teeth falling out, it might be a sign that we're feeling powerless, insecure, or even fearful. One interpretation of this dream is that it signifies a fear of aging. As we get older, it's natural for our bodies to change, and this can sometimes be a source of anxiety. We might worry about losing our youthful vigor, our strength, or our attractiveness. In our dreams, this anxiety can manifest as our teeth, symbols of vitality and health, falling out. Another interpretation is that dreams of teeth falling out can be linked to a fear of embarrassment. Our teeth are an important part of our appearance, aren't they? We all want our smiles to be bright and beautiful. So if we're feeling insecure about how we look, or if we're worried about making a bad impression, these fears might show up in our dreams as our teeth falling out. Interestingly, some dream interpreters suggest that this dream might even be related to communication. Teeth are, after all, essential for speech. So, if you're having a hard time expressing yourself, or if you're worried about saying the wrong thing, this could be reflected in your dreams as well. Remember, dream interpretation isn't an exact science. These are just some of the possible meanings behind this common dream. It's always important to consider your own personal experiences and feelings when trying to understand your dreams. So, if you dream about losing your teeth, it might be a sign that you're worried about how others perceive you. But don't worry, it's just a dream. And remember, dreams can be a great tool for self-reflection and understanding. They can help us identify our fears and insecurities and guide us towards addressing them. Dreams of soaring through the sky can be exhilarating, but what do they mean? Well, let's dive into the interpretation of this common dream. Flying in a dream is often an expression of one's desire for freedom. You know, that kind of freedom that makes you feel unchained, unrestricted, and able to reach any goal or destination, no matter how lofty it may seem. It's the kind of freedom that is often associated with ambition, the drive to rise above the mundane and achieve something extraordinary. These dreams can also be a manifestation of a recent release from something that was holding you back. It could be a toxic relationship you finally walked away from, a job that was stifling your creativity, or even breaking free from old limiting beliefs about yourself. This feeling of freedom and release can be so empowering that it permeates your subconscious, leading to dreams of flight. But it's not just about freedom and ambition. Dreams about flying could also represent a broadened perspective. When you're up in the sky, you see the world from a different angle. This could mean that you're beginning to see things from a new perspective in your waking life, or you're seeking a higher understanding or enlightenment. So the next time you wake up from a dream where you're soaring above the clouds, take a moment to reflect. What's happening in your life? Are you yearning for more freedom? Have you recently escaped a burdensome situation, or are you evolving your perspective? Remember, if you dream about flying, it might be a sign that you're ready to break free from your constraints. Ever dreamt about failing a test that you didn't even know you had to take? An all too common dream scenario, isn't it? This dream doesn't necessarily mean that you've got an algebra exam that you've forgotten about. Often it's your subconscious bringing to light a deeper, more metaphorical test you feel you're failing in your waking life. When we talk about tests in dreams, we're usually referring to a broad range of challenges or tasks. It could be a presentation at work, a difficult conversation you're dreading, or even a commitment you're struggling to uphold. Essentially, it's anything that makes you feel scrutinized, judged, or anxious about performance. Dreaming about failing a test often signifies a fear of not meeting expectations, and not just those set by others. We're our own harshest critics, after all. You might be feeling unprepared for a challenge or a change, doubting your abilities, or feeling like you're not measuring up to your own standards. It's also worth noting that these dreams are more common among perfectionists and high achievers. If you're someone who strives to excel in every sphere of life, you might find yourself dreaming about failing tests more often. Remember, dreams are our mind's way of processing emotions and fears that we might not even be aware of during our waking hours. So, if you dream about failing a test, it might be a sign that you're feeling pressure in your waking life. Dreams can be a window into our subconscious. giving us insights into our deepest fears and desires. We've journeyed through the intriguing world of dreams, shedding light on the 5 most common ones. The sensation of falling, often linked to feelings of insecurity or loss of control. Being chased, a manifestation of anxiety or fear. The unsettling image of teeth falling out, hinting at issues of self-image or major transitions in life. The exhilarating experience of flying, symbolizing liberation or ambition. And finally, the stressful scenario of failing a test, reflecting concerns about performance and judgment. These are not mere figments of our imagination, but rather potent symbols that convey messages from our subconscious mind. They offer a unique perspective on our inner world, helping us navigate through life's challenges and aspirations. So the next time you wake up from a dream, don't just dismiss it. It might be trying to tell you something about your waking life.